Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well today. When we left off on the previous video, we were in the chair position. We're going to go from chair and we're going to do some standing asanas, some standing poses, stretches. And when we're done, we're going to come back to chair. So we're going to start in chair, we're going to finish in chair, and let's get going. This is going to be a little bit shorter than the other videos, I think. So hopefully you're all warmed up and stretched out from doing the other videos before you got to this one. If not, you should be able to do these. There's going to be some side stretching going on in here, but no chaturangas and no downward dogs and no leg lifts. So it's all going to be upper and sides. All right, we're starting in chair. Remember to keep your knees and your feet together. You should be able to see over the tips of you should be able to see over your knees. You should be able to see your toes. And your heart should be lifted and your hands to your heart. On your inhale, let's rise up. Arms up overhead. Come into a Samasthiti. We're going to step to the long edge of our mats, keeping our feet parallel. We're going to bend at the hip. We're going to forward fold and place our hands on the mat. And in your next inhale, you're going to raise your right arm and look over your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale your left arm upward. And exhale. And we're going to do that once more. Now let's put our hands to our hips and slowly rise up. We have both feet parallel towards the long edge of the mat. I want you to take your right foot and turn it to the back of your mat. And bend your right knee, extend your arms, look over your right fingers. You're coming into a warrior two. Your left leg should be straight. The angle of your foot is fine if it is parallel to the mat. Some people put it a little bit forward, but it can be fine parallel like this. And let's sink deep into a warrior two. On your next inhale, straighten your right leg. Keep your arms extended. And make sure your torso is parallel to the long edge of the mat. We're going to tilt forward and we're going to drop into a triangle. If you can touch your shins or your hand to the mat or your knees, the important thing is to try to remain as straight up and down as possible. And let's slowly come back up. Straighten your knee. Bring your hands together. We're going to grab our right wrist with our left hand, looking over your right armpit, and squeeze your right arm with your left arm. Look over your right armpit. This is called Sky Archer, keeping your knees not locked, but keeping your legs straight. Let's return to that warrior two. Straighten your leg, turn your right foot parallel. We're going to repeat those things on the left-hand side. So you're going to turn your left foot to face the front of the mat, bend your knee forward. We are now in warrior two. You should be looking over your left fingers and your arms should be straight Your front knee bent, your left leg straight. Let's spend a breath or two here. Can you go any deeper? Let's straighten that left knee, keeping the arms straight. Tilt your body forward. We're going to come into a triangle. You might find that one side is easier to do than the other. You might find that one side is tighter than the other. And try not to lock your knee. It's a habit that you don't want to get into. And again, stay as parallel or straight as you can. Slowly rise up. Straighten your front leg. Reach your arms up overhead and grasp your left wrist with your right hand. Look over your shoulder and squeeze. This is called Sky Archer. It's a nice stretch for your obliques. And let's release and go back to Warrior Two here for a moment. Straight, bring our feet parallel, bring our hands to prayer, and we're going to jump, well, twist, pivot, jump, whatever, to the front of the mat. So, when you're ready, let's go together. And finish in chair. Remember, feet together, knees together, and sink into your chair.